jockey colony riding here on Guyana Cup Day. Alright, so racing fans, we ask you to please stand. As we perform the Guyana song, I hand it over to the lovely Nikita. Give a round of applause to the lovely Nikita performing the Guyana song. Now, racing fans, I ask you to remain standing as we observe a moment of silence for our fallen brother, Mr. Carlton Blackball Plug, who passed away a couple of weeks ago in that accident in Bushnell Village. We will remember him today as he's watching down from the heavens, the man he was, the legend he became, the impact he had on all of us, from our riders, to our trainers, to our owners, to our grooms, to myself inclusive. A moment of silence for Carlton, the legend, Blackmouth Plug. Fly high, brother, until we meet again. Thank you. Thank you to the jockeys. We return now to the jockeys' room. Also today, racing fans, I want you to remember our fallen brother, Kishore Pereira, who celebrated his 1 year anniversary of his passing last week. A lovely celebration by the family. So remember Kishore Pereira and Carlton Plug. We have an assistant trainer, a farrier, and a jockey high above the heavens. And they are here in spirit, watching all the festivities of Guyana Cup 2026. First race has now been moved back to 10 a.m. So we've got 51 minutes to post time for race number 1. 31 minutes to go for race 1 here at Rising Sun Turf Club. So those of you wondering, remember we have the first race now set at 10. The second race will run as advertised at 10:45, and we will continue the protocol procedure throughout the afternoon. I'm track announcer John Rupert. I'm here to bring you all the action today. Joining me on the broadcast team will be Stefan Sugra, my assistant. Also, we'll be joined by Guyana's best journalist in horse racing, Mr. Brandon Paulette. The lovely Denicia Henry will join him on the desk. And together, we will bring you the best possible product of Guyana Cup 2026. We are streaming live on Pixel Perfect Productions YouTube channel and Facebook page. You can check us out for all the action there, for those of you watching all across the globe. Alright, racing fans, here's a message from the promoter. It's $1 Million Day. As promoter of the Guyana Cup, the Jumbo Jet Events would like to take this opportunity to say thank you to everyone, the sponsor, the owner, the trainer, the jockey, the groom, and of course, YOU. To everyone who has continued to support us at this event year after year. To all of our horse owners, trainers, jockeys, grooms, racing officials, your hard work, dedication, and love for the horse racing are what make Guyana Cup possible. Today, the very best of luck to every horse and connections going out there for Guyana Cup 2026. At the end of the day, there can only be one winner in each race. First race has been moved back to 10 a.m. Horses for race number 1, come into the parade ring. Horses for race 1, come into the parade ring. Come into the parade ring. Horses for race number 1. 27 minutes to race 1, so we will be going off exactly on the button at 10 a.m. Continuing with the sponsor's message, my apologies, racing fans. At the end of the day, there can only be one winner in each race. But today is about much more than winning. Let's have a safe, fair, exciting, and enjoyable day at races. May every horse and jockey return safely. To everyone coming out to Rising Sun Turf Club, I hope you enjoy the racing, the atmosphere, and all of the hospitality and entertainment we have prepared for you. We have worked extremely hard to make today an experience for the entire family. Thank you for your continued support. Today is your day. Welcome to the 18th running of the Guyana Cup, the $1 Million Day. Good luck to everyone, and may the best horse win.
In a small town in West Coast Berbice, an idea was born. Hailing from Bushlot, a visionary created an idea that would soon become a household name. A stretch of dirt that would now have purpose. A purpose that would come to be known as the Guyana Cup. The sport of kings that started in the villages would soon be respected in the towns. The one sport that changed the lives of many, with dreams in their eyes and excitement in their hearts as their favorite hits the home stretch, where the masses stood religiously at the rails as a sound like thunder came around the last turn, getting onlookers off their seats, screaming at the top of their voices. To see is to believe, a love for the sport that could never die. For 18 years, the sound got louder, the movement larger, and the energy greater. So when the gates finally opened again, Guyana stood up and was ready. Now the whole world is watching. Government recognition, international standards, a governing body, a future, one race, one track, one day. This is the 18th running of the Guyana Cup.
Welcome to the 18th running of the Guyana Cup at Rising Sun Turf Club. Today, Sunday, August 23rd. It's going to be a spectacle. We have 14 big races and it's the $1 million day. Over $66 million in cash and prizes up for grabs. Stay tuned to today's live broadcast. Later on, we have the feature event with Dataman, the defending champion. The big question is, will Dataman defend his crown? Well, we have 10 other horses in that feature race. We have Slingers bringing 3 new horses, Jay's Racing Stables, and we have Cris Racing Stables with Frontline Warrior. We cannot write off Stat. Remember, Stat won the CARICOM Gold Cup, defeating Olympic Kremlin and Dataman. It will also be the final run for Olympic Kremlin. The question is, will Olympic Kremlin has the perfect farewell? Only time will tell. Stay tuned to today's live action at the Guyana Cup.
Let's see who's going to come away from the lead here now. As we come well inside the final, Firebird and Nice Time. And it's One Sharp Cookie, Regal Man and John Bull. Number 4, Dada Man has won the Guyana Cup.
Welcome race fans to the 2026 Guyana Cup. Let's take a look back 1 year ago from 2025 as we recap all of the winners from last year's Guyana Cup. We kick it off with the first event last year, which was dominated by 3D Movie, and the 3D Movie still in the barn of champion Jay's Racing Stables, and this year 3D Movie will be going the mile trip in the J class and lower, open to H3 non-earner. Let's see if she can win again like she did last year. 3D Movie from the J stable, Dylan Kellerwan will be riding on board. Riverdance the second, coasting home here last year unchallenged to a victory here. She returns to the Guyana Cup grounds here this year in race number 3, the K class and lower. Can she do it again? Apadu back on board for the Alcock Racing Stables. Let's find out with Riverdance the second. And here is Top Gun coasting home here at Rising Sun in 2025. He's back at it again in 2026. Can Top Gun repeat his performance from last year's Guyana Cup? He will be in action in the J class and lower, open to H3 non-owner. The Grey, Top Gun, going the mile trip. Look out for him. An effortless win here for Sydney in 2025, scoring unchallenged here. Sydney is back again in 2026 as she tackles the H1 and lower. Can Sydney repeat her performance for the Jagdeo Racing Stables? She will be traveling over a distance of 1 mile. Look out for Sydney. A hard-fought win here for Nice Time. That was her name last year. This year she is being recognized now as Summertime and one of the top contenders in the Silbalaji Derby. Can Summertime win the 3-year-old event? We'll find out. Full Liberty getting a hard-fought win last year in 2025. He is absent from this year's edition of Guyana Cup 2026, but look out for him later on this season when he returns to the racetrack. Full Liberty from the Jays Racing Stable. Well, last year she dominated the imported, that's Moonlight Dancer, and this year she is back as a 3-year-old. Look out for her coming up on Sunday in the imported derby presented by Foresters, going over the mile for the Jumbo Jet Racing Stables Moonlight Dancer. Well, an upset win here last year in the 2025 Sir Balaji Derby. There is Spank Me winning. This year he goes in the K class and lower, and we'll find out over the mile trip. Can he go back to back? Look out for Spank Me from the Jays Racing Stable. Well, he'll always be considered one of the top sprinters to grace the Guyana surface here. Just take a look at Regal Man winning the Guyana Cup Sprint last year in 2025. This year, we're going to have a new Guyana Cup Sprint winner in the absence of Regal Man. Find out on Sunday who will take the sprint. But we all give our hats out to Regal Man, a legendary sprint champion. And here is Emotional Damage winning the H class event last year in 2025. She now enjoys stud duties, but the stable is back in 2026. Look out for the Portmorant Racing Stables, the ones who supply Emotional Damage last year, and they're back in action in 2026. We salute Emotional Damage on her win and wish her all the best in her stud duty. And here is the defending champion Dataman. He romped home to win the Guyana Cup last year in 2025. Can he repeat defeat? That is the big question. Defending champion Dataman in a very competitive Guyana Cup this year, presented by Banks DIH. Can Dataman do it again for the Master Z Racing Stables? Guyana Cup 2026.
Dataman is back and he is here to defend his crown. Now this is a big one because if he wins today, he'll become the 4th horse in Guyana Cup history to win back-to-back titles. So the big question is, can Dataman bounce back, defend his title and make Guyana Cup history? The track is set and the pressure is on. Let's see what he can do. We saw him at the CARICOM Gold Cup and unfortunately things did not go as planned. But today we get to see exactly why he is the defending champion.
Let's take a look at the 14 race card on tap for the races. The first race is sponsored by Devon and Sow Mechanical Workshop, the L-Class Sprint. The second race is sponsored by Saw Construction Incorporated. The third race is sponsored by Garin Pro. The fourth race belongs to S. Jagmohan Construction and General Supplies. Race 5 is the Avanash Contracting and Scrap Metal Incorporated event. Race number 6, the Big G Lumber Yard and Sawmill Enterprise. Race number 7, sponsored by Aronco. Race 8, the KP Jagdeo General Contractor. The 9th race, the BM Soat Auto Sales Locally Bred Dash. Race number 10 is the J's Group of Companies Imported Juvenile Fillies Sprint. Race 11, the Mohammed's Excavating Construction Incorporated Sir Balaji Derby. Race 12, the Foresters Lumber and Building Complex Imported Derby. Race 13, the Peter Lewis Construction ACS Guyana Cup Sprint. And the big one, race number 14, the 18th running of the Guyana Cup presented by Banks DIH. That is your race card for Sunday Fun Day at the Rising Sun Turf Club.
Race 1 is the L-Class Sprint sponsored by Esau. Horse 1, Perfect Trip. Jockey is Baron Ramlery. It's owned by the Myconi Racing Stable and the trainer is Kevin Rammelchan. Horse 2 is Private Dancer, owned by the Alcock Racing Stable and trained by Colin Alcock. Jockey is Ronaldo Athlete. Horse 3, Top Ranking. Trained by John Shafoon. Jockey is Yobin Kisuchan. And Citation is horse 6, owned by the Singh Racing Stable and trained by Vikram Singh. The jockey is Colin Ross. Those are the 6 horses for race number 1. We're asking a representative of DSAW to present the winners' trophies at the end of race number 1.
Here's a page for Andre. You're needed at the President's deck. Andre, please report to the President's deck. Thank you.
Acha, watch. Ask her if she getting a good signal. Here. Okay. If it's low, Um, the where they taking audio from? You? Okay, good. No, it's no me take it out. It's just that I'm balancing the tree. As it's like coming through, it kind of coming through hot.
Post time in 7 minutes. 7 minutes to race one.
Which is the monitor, the main.
BJ were asking for no music along the rails.
Yeah.
No music along the rails.
Okay. Okay. Well, he say good now. So he say good. So right now. Yeah. Okay, go. I want there's one thing.
So just about post time for race number one. Post time 10 o'clock is the East L class. Horse one is Perfect Trip, owned by Waikiki Racing Stable and trained by Kevin Chan. The jockey is Ram Ray. Horse two, Private Dancer 2, owned by L Racing Stable, trained by Colin Elba. The jockey is Ronaldo Appleby. Owned by Joel Primo, trained by Richard Steele. The jockey is Randolph Richmond. Horse four is Secret Science, owned by Randall Tittle and trained by Randall George. The jockey is Randall Semple. Horse five is Hannah, owned by John Spoon and trained by John Spoon. The jockey is Johan Kisucha. And horse six in the 6-horse field Citation, owned by the Sing Racing Stable and trained by Vikram Singh. The jockey is Colin Ross. So those are the 6 horses for race number one. Remember this of the Guyana Cup, our sponsors. The military coaching you in the sport, back to the age, Jumbo Jet Love Jumbo Jet Love Favorites, Center, XCMG, Silver Truck, BHM, Enterprise, NM Spirit Service, AES Rentals, House Construction, SCI, Fulton Lumber Building Complex, James Wood Coffees, BMSU Auto Sales, Mohammed Excavating Construction Inc., Avalanche Contracting, Scrap Metal, Trading, those are all some of our sponsors for today as we get ready for race number one.
Headset test 1 2 1 2. The horses are approaching the starting gate. Post time in 2 minutes. 2 minutes to race one. So we're getting set for the opener here on Guyana Cup Day 2026. As we're going 5 1/4 furlongs. Lovely conditions out here at Rising Sun Turf Club. A day in which we will see the Peter Lewis Guyana Cup Sprint a little bit later on. And the Banks Guyana Cup, one of the most competitive Guyana Cups in recent history. Citation, the last one coming forward. Ready to go, and there they go in the Sunday opener. And Citation got a good level start there and goes straight into the lead and has the front here running and opens up some 2.5 lengths to Heartland. Racing in third spot there is Private Dancer the second, and after that one comes Perfect Trip racing in company with Secret Silence, and the trailer at the back of the pack is Top Ranking. As they go towards the far turn, and on the inside now it's Heartland who noses away to the lead. Tracked in second position by Citation, who gives way. Private Dancer the second is making some headway now and looks very dangerous coming into the 3-part as they come around the turn. After that one comes Perfect Trip and Secret Silence, and Top Ranking is tailed off as they come to the top of the lane with 200 meters to the wire, and Private Dancer the second has taken over the lead and set sails for home in the L-Car Sprint. Heartland along the inside gives a challenge. Citation gives way. Back in third, then Perfect Trip and Secret Silence. Not today for Top Ranking. Down the stretch they come, and Private Dancer the second holding. Here is Heartland coming up the inside. Heartland gets the measure, and champion jockey Kisunchan gets it. Heartland the winner. Private Dancer the second had to settle for second. Running on for third spot is Perfect Trip, and Citation finished fourth.
Time 109.06.
Congratulations to Heartland and jockey Kisunchan winning race number 1. The D's saw L-Class Sprint. We're asking for the owner, trainer, and the groom to come to the winner's circle. So the owner, trainer,
Stephen. Hold for one second here. Alright, there has been an objection here in race 1. The rider number 2, Private Dancer the second, Ronaldo Apadu, has objected against the rider number 5, Heartland, and Yuvin Kisunchan. So this is coming before the stewards, so we hold on any presentation, objection against the winner, 2 against 5. Jockeys, Apollo and Cris, please report to the stewards. Jockey Cris, you're needed here by the stewards. There is an objection, so hold on any presentation.